How's it going, everybody? It's the Joan Level Fox here, and it's my channel where I talk about anime, video games, cartoons, most notably Sonic and Ninja Turtles. And today, I wanted to tell you a little bit about my weekend. So, pretty much, I might have gone around and blabbed and bragged about it here and there on some people's videos and stuff or whatever, or some live streams. But I wanted to tell you guys this myself personally. And also, I took a lot of pictures because I was at this convention and I got charged obviously for taking pictures and selfies with these with these celebrities and all that stuff. So I kind of wanted to make this like a backup or something. So in case something might happen, because I have my pictures on Instagram and Facebook and all that. But let's just say something just so happens to happen to those things. At least I'll have like a backup or whatever. So yeah, there you go. So that's why I'm doing this. But I'll pretty much go into some detail as to how my weekend went and like the people I met and stuff. So let's get into it. So the first weekend of August, I kind of went to this convention in my city called Collecticon, which is a convention that sells a lot of trading cards, mostly like figurines, plushies, and merch in general. So not your average Comic Con where they sell a ton of comics, but I showed up because they had a lot of special guests, and one of them was, the man himself, Chuck Norris, as you can see. I missed Chuck on the first day, and I was kind of lucky enough to kind of meet him on the second, especially since like he was doing signings for only 3 hours because it's Chuck Norris, so obviously the man's got a big line. Not as big as Bryce Papenbrook, but I'll go into him a little bit later. But Jesus Christ, Chuck Norris had a big line. I was in it. Pretty much took up like almost 2 to 3 hours, but I was lucky to make it before he left. We talked a little bit. He was pretty cool. I wish I really had a lot more to say. Like, I wish I could have just, like, yeah, I wish I could have told him that, like, I'm like, man, you were, like, one of the best martial artists and stuff. Like, some of the, like, my favorite movies and stuff of him is, like, The Octagon and Wave the Dragon. I haven't really seen too much of, like, movies with Chuck Norris in it, but it's Chuck Norris. We all know who he is, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's Chuck Norris, man. So, but anyways, so like I said, we took pictures. I shook his hand, talked a little bit. The pictures were like at least $100 and stuff, so that was pretty cool. Like I said, it's Chuck Norris. I didn't really get an autograph though, which would have been another $100. But I mean, I didn't really have anything to sign, like for him to sign anyways, or I wanted him to sign. So I was like, you know what? I think I'm good. You know, what I mean, I was like, yeah, probably no autographs, just a selfie though. So I'm glad to like really like I shook his hand, talked to him, and got these pictures and stuff. So that was pretty cool. And his family even liked my little Donatello cosplay, so that was pretty nice. And even though the line was long, I actually kind of made a new friend on Instagram who was a Luffy cosplayer. So that was pretty cool too. So I kind of just wish that, I mean, I did a drawing to like show my appreciation for him and that I could have showed him that or whatever. But I mean, it is what it is. At least I met the guy, but it's better than just sitting home and just regret being like, oh, damn, I missed Chuck Norris and he was in the same damn city I was in that day. So yeah. But anyways, according to his family, though, the headcanon about him sneezing and stuff is definitely real. They were saying that Chuck, when he sneezes, the planet blows up or whatever. Yeah, Chuck is really that loud when he sneezes. I didn't hear it, I didn't see him sneeze at the con or anything, but I'm just saying in general. Like that's what his family was talking about when they were talking about the little Chuck Norris headcanon things. But yeah, so I had a pretty fun weekend, and I met a lot of other celebrities and stuff. So I'll definitely go into more detail about them later. All right, next up, I actually met Walter Emmanuel Jones. Now, in case you don't know who Walter Jones is actually the original Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. You know, Zach Taylor from the Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series, the first one. I met Walter Jones before the end of the first day at the con. So when his line was a little bit shorter, I took a picture with him and got like his autograph. Although I kind of wanted him to get to like sign my TMNTX Power Rangers crossover book because I actually had the first volume and I kind of wanted him and David Yost and Amy Jo Johnson to sign it. But for Walter Jones, it was probably going to be a lot more, a lot more. So it would have been cheaper just to get the autograph with the poster or whatever versus him autograph my book. So I was like, all right, maybe another time then. But anyways, that aside though, we talked a little bit. He was saying it was a little bit busy that day and he was tired. He was like, man, but he was glad that a lot of the fans definitely came out though to like meet him. And I can definitely imagine like because everyone there was like doing signings and stuff constantly, like getting up to take selfies. So like they definitely deserve some peace, like, after that. But as you know, like I said, he plays Zach Taylor, the original Black Mighty Morphin Power Ranger. and he's the founder of hip hop Haikido. All right, so next up, I actually met David Yost. Now, I met David Yost on the second day, when everything was starting to to get started and stuff. So before I went to go see Chuck Norris, I kind of stopped by or dropped by to see David Yost. Then after him, I met Amy Jo Johnson at their tables and stuff. And again, they were pretty nice. You know, David, he was being like good with the kids and stuff in front of me, and he even asked like my name and stuff, even though I wasn't getting like an autograph or anything. At first, he kind of thought my name was like his cousin's name or something, or his cousin's friend's name and stuff, because like my name's Mikkel. So it's a not very a common name like that. I mean, yeah, I've met some people named, with the same name, just different spelling here and there. But anyways, but we did take some pictures together, and he was definitely happy to meet me. Like I was definitely, well, I was happy to meet him, my bad. And I wish I could have like said more. Like Billy Craston was like one of my favorite blue Power Rangers and stuff back when I was like, since I was like in daycare, because as you can tell, dressed up as Donatello, I love the smart characters. Like I love the brainy, smart characters because I always feel like they have a lot more to contribute to the team, and they're like usually the most reliable. And Billy, he definitely had a lot of good character development on the show, you know. But yeah, but he was definitely nice and very humbled as a person and stuff to meet. So yeah, that's my take on David Yost and stuff. It was definitely nice to meet him. So, like I said, after David Yost, I visited Amy Jo Johnson, and she said she was like very charming and very photogenic. Like I like some of her pictures and her photos there. Like honestly, I think honestly, and this is my suggestion, but I think Amy Jo Johnson could probably play a good Jill Valentine off of Resident Evil. Just saying, or something similar. But she was definitely pretty nice and stuff. And like David and Chuck, all I could say was like, I can't believe I'm meeting you, like, and maybe like next time I can definitely get her and David's autographs. She also said I was cute, so I definitely did like that. So yeah, which definitely does put a smile on my face. I also wish that I could have like said more. Like I wish I could have said like, man, you were definitely a cool acrobat and stuff, and had some pretty like impressive like gymnastic feats and stuff on like this show, you know. But as we know, like she played Kimberly Hart from the original Mighty Morphin Power Ranger series. She was the Pink Power Ranger, and definitely one of the most recognizable Pink Power Rangers. But yeah, but that's Amy Jo Johnson. All right, so before I continue to tell about like more of the celebrities and actors and stuff that I met at the con, I'm gonna tell you who I did miss but was actually there, and that I actually got a glimpse of, but I just didn't meet them because because of time. But anyways, so who did I miss at the con? So first off, Sean Schimmel. So I didn't really want to meet Sean Schimmel, who was there, and in case you don't know who Sean Schimmel is, I'm pretty sure that name might sound familiar, but he's actually known as the voice of Goku, and he's also the voice of King Kai, if you didn't know, from Dragon Ball Z, from like the Funimation dub and all that. So I just wasn't really interested in really meeting Sean because like, given like the drama with like some fans and stuff sometimes that I've been hearing on the internet, like YouTubers be like, man, Sean Schimmel, I had this little off-putting meeting or whatever and stuff like that, or whatever, or like, you know what I mean, stuff like that. So I just wasn't really interested in meeting Sean Schimmel. Because of stuff like that, or how he was like talking all that crap about Team Four Star or the whole Vic Mignogna situations. I just wasn't really interested. Even though yes, he is definitely, don't get me wrong, he is very talented. He is really good as the voice of Goku. It's just that I just don't really. I wasn't really interested in meeting him though. Maybe another time though. Maybe another time. And then next up, there's Christopher Sabat. So I was kind of interested in meeting Christopher Sabat, and I was a little hesitant as well to meet him since Christopher Sabat's line was like as long as like you know, and he voices so many characters like Vegeta, Piccolo, Yamcha, All Might, Yami, Kuwabara, etc. So it's like, and then again I ran out of time, so I was like, all right, well, it's a little bit late for that, but yeah, but Sean Schimmel and Christopher Sabat both were at there. I kind of wanted to get Christopher Sabat to sign my My Hero Academia box set, but unfortunately he like I said, the line was too long and all that, and it was just like not enough time. So I was like, damn, that kind of sucked. But it is what it is. And then next up was Bryce Papenbrook, if I'm saying his name right. I was actually kind of genuinely interested in meeting him and stuff because I wanted to get his autograph because he is the current voice of Silver, and he voices Inosuke from Demon Slayer, in case you guys didn't know. But I'm pretty sure you guys know some of his other roles. But his line like was just, it was just closed before I even knew it. Like really, like after I got off of Chuck Norris's line, yeah, his line was like, "Yep, They just like the girl like that was like in the back of the line was like, yeah, the line's closed. This lady just told me, and all that. I was like, damn, that sucks. But yeah, but he was definitely there, and he was having a blast saying all these quotes and stuff from his characters like Kirito, Meliodas, Aaron, Cat Noir. Like he was so loud, but it was so entertaining and stuff. It was hilarious, you know. And what's crazy is his line, like I said, it was even bigger than Chuck Norris's, you know. And I know a lot of us are nerds, so yeah. And he has a lot of voices, you know. I mean, voices Aaron from Attack on Titan, Kirito from Sword Art Online, Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins, etc. So yeah, definitely a lot of fan bases right there. And then yeah, that's about it for the people I didn't meet. All right, so next up, I actually met Charles Martinet, in case you guys didn't know. So Charles Martinet is the voice of Mario. He does the in-game voices of Mario, like the "Yaha, woohoo, it's a me, Mario." You know, that's Charles Martinet. He's been voicing Mario for like decades, man. But anyways, but yeah, it was definitely nice meeting him and stuff. You know, like I mean, I kind of met him after I got done with Chuck Norris's line and stuff, since his line wasn't like ridiculously long or anything crazy like that. And I kind of just settled for just taking a selfie versus an autograph because they were definitely very costly, and I didn't have like much material anyways. I kind of wanted him, if anything, to sign my Super Smash Brothers case, my Super Smash Brothers Ultimate case for the 3DS, or I said 3DS for the Switch, but there's a lot of stuff on there anyway, so yeah. So I couldn't really get him to like really to sign it or whatever. So I was like, damn. And then on top of that, I mean, he has stuff to sell anyways, like, you know, autographs, like, you know, you can buy like a manga or something in case, you know what I mean? But I was like, I think I'm good. I'll just settle for the selfie. So we took the selfie and stuff together. And I do have Mario Odyssey too, but I just couldn't find where my case was. But again, it's probably for the best. But I definitely told him like what a legend he was, since I've been hearing his voice since like the GameCube days, and like so on and so forth. So yeah, but Charles Martinet, it was definitely nice meeting the voice of Mario, even though I am a Sonic fan. Anyways, it's a couple of days after what I recorded earlier, so in case you guys hear any noise, I'm still in my car, or you know, I'm in my car and stuff. There's some cars passing by, in case you might hear it, and I also have my air conditioning on because, you know, I need to breathe. So anyways, but while I was at CollectorCon, I had met Jason Page and Sarah Natashini. So in case you don't know who Jason Page is, he's actually the singer who has sung the Pokemon opening song, Gotta Catch 'Em All. Or, you know, I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah, that song, back on 4Kids. And he was there actually, and he did a live concert on like the second day, so that was pretty cool. So I even got his and Ash's voice actress, which is Sarah Natashini, from Diamond and Pearl going onwards. I got their autographs and like a picture with them and stuff. So that was pretty nice, you know. So anyways, it was also cool enough that Jason Page's like photo was kind of free as well. His autograph costed, of course, but his photo was free. Like I offered out, I was like, hey, can I take a picture with you or whatever? And he was like, yeah, sure. Just want to advertise this little thing. He was actually advertising like his little QR code. So if you like scan the QR code, I wasn't really in particularly interested in it, but I feel like it's probably necessary that I put this out here. But basically, like if you like scan his QR code, you can get like a personalized voice, like voicemail in his voice, or maybe like his singing voice. So you know, like the I want to be the very best. You can get that as a voicemail if you scan that QR code. I'm not sure how it will work, if this screenshot or whatever will work, but hey, it's worth a shot. So if you guys are interested, there it is.
Thank you guys so much for coming out. I'm going to be here for the rest of the day signing autographs at my booth. You can get me over there coming. I'll give you some of those Jason Page trainer cards and I'll put them all out. And also have a couple of balloons for your kids.
So while I was there on the first day, I actually met Erica Strouder and stuff. Now, in case you don't know who Erica Strouder is, she's actually Luffy's 4Kids voice actress. She's the voice actress of My Valentine, Dark Magician Girl, and Akiza from Yu-Gi-Oh! And Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. And she's also the voice of Blaze the Cat. So she was, like I said, she was the first person I met there. I did manage to get her to sign my One Piece volumes 10 through 12 book, which has chapter 100 in it, and because I have a 3-in-1. And then I also got her to sign my volume 99 of One Piece, which has the 1000th chapter of One Piece on there. I was also thinking about getting Christopher Sabat to possibly sign it, or I was like, that's what I was saying. I was thinking about getting him to sign, but I was like, I don't know. But anyways, but it would have costed a lot. And I also got her to sign my Sonic IDW art book since, she voices Blaze. I was also going to try and get Bryce Paperbrook since he was, he was there too and he voices Silver. So I would have had both Blaze and Silver. But like I said, I didn't meet Bryce, so that kind of sucks. But oh well. It saves me money, I guess. But yeah, we took some pictures together and she did even like a cool Luffy voice for me and stuff and even asked me to join the crew. I was like, man, I would gladly ditch my job just to be hanging out with the Straw Hat Pirates and stuff. I could be a part of the crew and everything, I was telling her, I was like, man, I could probably take Usopp's place or something. But no, I like Usopp. Usopp's all right. But yeah, but that was Erica Shrouderville. So yeah, that's who I met there at the con. So after I met Walter Jones, I had met Mel Flanagan. That's Naruto's voice actress, who is also known on Lab Rats. So her lines were kind of padded whenever I looked over, but when I jumped in, it was kind of short since it was close to the end of the day, so it wasn't as long. But her lines, her lines was a little bit, But for me though, I mean, like I said, I just came in at a good time, so that was pretty good. But her prices were definitely pretty fair, It wasn't like crazy high or anything, Since she's mostly known for like voicing Naruto and not too many other like roles in anime or anything like that. Like Bryce Papenbrook, for example, I do voices Kirito, Aaron Yeager, Meliodas, etc. So you got multiple fan bases, Cat Noir, blah blah blah. But she voices Naruto and stuff, so that's pretty cool. And I mean, it was just cool meeting her and stuff as a fan. Like, I mean, I've been watching the series for like 19 years since it's been on like Toonami and stuff, so that was pretty cool, And I got her to sign my Boruto Volume 9 book where Naruto fights Delta. So since that was like one of my favorite fights and stuff, I kind of wanted her to sign the white area. So in case you guys see it in the video, I wanted her to sign the white area, but she kind of signed across because she probably didn't hear me well. But it actually looks a lot more better that way. So I was like, okay, that's pretty nice. But anyways, so yeah, we took some pictures and stuff. And by the way, the pictures of me and her, I wasn't trying to do a Kamehameha, by the way. I was trying to do a Rasengan, like when Naruto is trying to build it up or he's about to hit you with it or whatever. But she definitely had the right idea when she was doing the hand signs and all that stuff. She had the right idea, but I shouldn't have done that. But anyways, no, I'm trying to do a Rasengan. I ain't trying to disrespect Naruto. It's way better than the Dragon Ball Z, man. But anyways, but yeah, that was when I met Mel Flanagan. Okay, so after I met Erica Schroeder, the second person I met there was Justin Briner, the voice of Deku from My Hero Academia and Luck from Black Clover. His line wasn't overwhelming to me, so I kind of figured, you know what, I might as well jump in and go to his table or something for like a picture and an autograph. And he was a pretty nice guy. Like, even the guys in front of me were kind of saying that he acted a lot more like Deku low-key because of how nice he was, So he autographed My Hero Academia season 1 through season 3, season 1 through 3 box set, even though it's in subs, so that's the funny part. But since he signed the plastic part, and I kind of learned at the last minute how to take it out, like with the paper cover and everything, I kind of had to come back the next day to try to get him to autograph the paper part for the box set. So, when you put it out, like put it, through the plastic or whatever, yeah, there it is. But at least I managed to like show him my Deku animation on the second day, so he said it was pretty rad, so it was definitely a win-win. But it's pretty ironic because, I mean, Deku's birthday just passed, and then My Hero Academia ends, and then I finish up the animation, which I'm also meeting Deku's voice actor, which I didn't plan for that, so that was pretty cool. So that's pretty much all I have to say here. Those are all the actors or celebrities or voice actors or whatever that I met that was there, the voices and stuff, the singers, etc. That I met there when I was at the con and stuff. So pretty much, I mean, after that, I mean, I kind of wanted to, like I said, I was thinking Christopher Sabat or maybe Bryce Papenbrook, but their lines were too long, and it was kind of like, okay, well, the after this they're done, and I was like, oh damn. So maybe another time though. So that was the end of that con. I mean, I kind of bought some Pokemon cards and a Sailor Moon, or not Sailor Moon, a Sailor Venus t-shirt, and I kind of just bounced after that. But definitely a pretty memorable summer, if anything. So I would definitely look back and be like, hey, I met Chuck Norris. I met Naruto. I met Luffy. I met so on and so forth, Like, I could be like that, So yeah, but like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video and stuff. Tell me down below what you guys think. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. This is the Joni Level Fox. I'm out. Peace, and until we meet again.